Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to more Plants vs. Zombies. Previously, we unlocked the cabbage pult and shown off the Magnus room, and got to the first level of World 5. This time, we're going to start tackling World 5. As you can see, we're on the roof. See, we've had a way onto the roof. There's some persistent zombies, dude. You need to choose cabbage pulse here due to your roof's angle. Remember that, and you're good to go. Now, yes, this stage is a bit different. There's this guy here, the bungee zombie. But because of the roof's angle, and because it's daytime, we can't use our mushrooms. And if you... is there a way to show the actual thing? No? Right. Well, the cabbage pole will hit zombies that are going over the roof, because while over here, your pea shoes and that aren't going to hit them. So this stage, it's a bit of a different one. It's just figuring out what you want to place is a tricky enough bit. This one is the setup I'm going to use. Also, we have these pots. As you can see, can't put plants all the way over here. You can only place them in the pots because of soil there. So it's a really different stage in Navagaz. But this stage is all about really good resource management. Like, you're going to need to use all the knowledge that you have in this game. Of course, the squash, when a zombie gets near them, they're still going to kill stuff. They're brilliant for that. Like, any traps that worked before, they're going to be really good on this stage. We also got some new music. It's real good. Okay, you just gotta be careful and tackle a situation strategically, basically. If I can get one more Feint of Sun, I'll be able to use a cabbage pult, and I'll show that off. Gonna put it here. Basic pea shooter. But it's like a sniper. It will hit the zombies. Like, they're basically the pea shooters for this stage. But the setup here is sort of just usual. Get 2 columns of sunflowers and work your way on to upgrade them. These are some of the toughest stages in the game though, because you have to think about the roof's angle. As you can see, they've got very long range. Same range as a pea shooter. And hopefully we'll see the bungee zombie, but they basically just pop out of nowhere. They drop down from the sky and steal a plant, insta-killing it. So you want to be careful about them, because the last thing you want is to lose a plant. As you can see, that guy's there. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. He's just going to straight up steal a sunflower. But we'll replant it. But that's what you want to be careful of. Because even if it's a pumpkin, they'll steal it. I believe they do tackle the sun more? Like the sunflowers? Do not quote me on that though. Yeah, this stage is pretty much just going to be cabbage pulse and stuff like that. Oh, another thing. Zombies can and will eat the pot. They'll eat the plant first, and then the pot. And if you're asking what happens when they destroy the pot, you just can't put any more plants down there. Simple as that. So you want to be super strategic with this level. The last thing you need is to lose a planting zone, because it'll be like the Feint as well. Right now, I'll show the tall nut and pumpkin combo. Like, that zombie is not getting through anytime soon. There just ain't no chance of it. But now I got a huge wave of zombies, which they're going to just deal a couple of feints. As you can see, he's going straight for that. A sunflower. No. Yeah, as you can see, that zombie just got rid of all that. in a matter of seconds. Basically, like lily pads. So you do not want to lose them. That's why pumpkins are going to be essential. I say that I immediately miss. But pumpkins help out a lot, because if you can defend the front row, then you're fine. The bungee ones can steal the things. Oh, well, that's the stage 1. We got a new plant. It's a pot. It basically allows you to create more columns to place the plants and all that. And we've got some new items for sale. Oh, hello. This is Tree Roof Cleaners and extra line of defense for those difficult roof levels. Yeah, we did have lawnmowers on our stage, and this is going to be an essential. And here we have 2 new upgrades. Spikeweed. Turn them into spike rocks. Spike rocks do twice the damage and are extremely durable. They'll destroy 2 or 3 vehicles before dying. And of course, these are on the magnet shrooms. Turn them into Go Mags collect coins and diamonds for you. It's brilliant, but there's still an upgrade that isn't there. But we got the upgrade, so now we don't have to worry too much about those. And of course, we're going to show off the pot. They're an essential thing. Pumpkin, Thomas, and we need squash. And the potato mines, when they're planted in pots, they're actually not going to do anything. So I'm going to be honest, they're not fantastic for that. Like, you can put them in the pots, but I don't think they set off. Like, they don't explode if a zombie gets to them. They just straight up eat the potato bomb first, so they're not useful on roof levels. For me anyways, I remember them not being too useful low on the roof levels. Brilliant for every other stage though. And the reason I got the repeaters there, or split pea, is because a bunch of zombies are actually quite weak. If you're able to kill them, they won't steal your plant. So I'm actually going for 1 row here. Well, like a 1 column. Because if you can save your plants, then it means you don't use any sun. And that's always a plus. Now, of course, our defenses can be bolstered. We can make another row up here. If you go into this part of it, your repeaters, like your regular pea shooters, now will be able to hit the zombies. But they're that far up that they're probably just going to get eaten in a matter of minutes. So typically it's not what I go for. But the cool thing is that you can use the pots with the cherry bomb. And it will help out quite a bit. Sort that out, get squash there. Because if you need to just clear out a wave of zombies, like a huge wave, you can just put down a flower pot and a cherry bomb. Because they're not going to be able to eat the cherry bomb before it explodes. They never do. There's one zombie that can do that, and we will be seeing them in this world. But typically they just don't. Simple as. Let's do that. Need to get rid of the cone on the guy's head. Gonna work on getting a double sunflower. Then if I can protect the double sunflower, then we'll be good. Get that all set up. And this guy's not going to be able to do anything. He's just going to, like, this is just going to buy us time to get some more stun. Which is always useful. Because now we can get a split pea out. Oh, javelin zombie. Gotta watch out for those. Boom. Now we'll start getting some thing. Oh. Come on, KO it. They're too slow. Squish. Get some pumpkins there. We don't want to lose these back rows. And that's where the javelin zombies are most deadly. Because that's where javelin zombies are most deadly. So I'm going to try and get some pumpkins on this column just to defend that. Because the bunch of zombies will not steal pumpkins, they'll just steal the plants inside them, which is always useful. Do one more fin of sun. There we go. Get that all sorted. Of course, I could recommend just getting squash for the second column, and then if you see a bunch of zombies, you can just kill them. That's pretty much the most efficient way to take them out. I'm just not doing that because I'm a bit stubborn, I guess. But there you go. Get some more defenses. As you can see, the split pea is shooting. It's just not hitting anything. They will attack, but they're not going to hit anything. Not an odd one. But now we got some split peas, just doing some damage. And if I can get a thing. There you go, cabbage pulp. Get that down, and if we can cover this farm well, we'll be good. Probably should have said it there, thinking about it. Boom. Take care of him like that. No, not the sunflower. Well, at least it's targeting just a regular sunflower. Like, that ain't really a loss. We can just replant it like that. Hoping to get... Well, we can get another thing. Another tallneck. Get that going. This bucket zombie pretty much has no chance of getting through just a regular tallneck by itself. It can, but it takes a long time and a really bad defense. The patients aren't even able to defend themselves. That's a shame. Usually javelin zombies are not going to get over the thing, the tallness anytime soon. So if we can get tallness here, we pretty much win. Well, we've already won anyways. These stages, again, like all the others, if you get a good strategy going, they're not going to do anything. Maybe you get the tallnut pumpkin combo. I don't think he can take a tallnut, can he? He stole a tallnut, he just kidnapped him. Okay, bunch of zombies are still deadly. I don't know if they go for what they consider to be your best defenses. If they do, then it's mean. I think he took the pumpkin as well. Jeez. Just rude. Like, it's absolutely rude. Get the tallnut back. Like, the only one we had to worry about is the bottom one. Unless 4 bunny zombies take all the walnuts and javelin zombies shred for everything else, but you're not going to get through all this. You need like 2 on each row. Put that back. Yeah, you'll get a nice double kill. And complete defense, like, there's just no way that the game through this. There's only one zombie now in the game that will worry me. And I think we see him in the nighttime version in this stage. And the point being, because they'll just interkill anything, no matter what it is. That's even the worst part about them. You know what? Get rid of that. Use a squash. Kill him easily. And we have a new plant. It's a sweet corn launcher. It's a slightly weaker version of the catapult. But it can sometimes fling butter zombies. And it'll slow them down. So obviously we're going to show that off. Because it can just fully immobilize zombies. It's an ice version of the thing. Do that and that. And then of course we need to squash. Good old squash. They're the same cost, and if you can get a full column of them, most of the time you will just defend your entire base. Which is good, like. Now, of course, I haven't placed any... Actually, I did place a part down in the previous level, I think. But to me, it's something that the parts are only useful in, like, an endless survival mode of the roof level. Because if you're on the endless survival version, then, you know, you just keep getting parts down and get full-on defense. Of course, you will place more. Actually, you know what? Let's place one now. See if we can get up to 4 columns. Do that. Plant that. And now we play the waiting game. Boom. Of course, these stages seem a bit slow. I do think they're some of the slowest in the game, but that's honestly not a bad thing. It allows you to build up tons more stun than you normally would think too. But they are some of the toughest stages in the game, and they need to be a bit slower paced. Because if the zombies just fall sprinting you, you would not get through this stage. Like, there's just no chance. Get a flower pot there. There's a cone zombie, which I think we're fine to get through that. If we can get another cabbage launcher, or we get this. The kernel pulse. As you can see, hit the zombie with butter. He's completely immobilized for some reason. I guess he's a bit confused about why he got hit in the face with butter. Let's see, get that set up. And something I'm going to work on now is the whole tank setup. Of course, these kernel pulse, they can just immobilize any zombie, if I remember correctly, and they're really good just because of that. Yeah, it can immobilize any zombie. So they're pretty much a must-have for these stages. Come on, just need 25 more stun and I can get this bottom row covered. There you go. But obviously this stage is a bit more resource heavy than all the other ones. Because you don't want to lose your offense, but you also don't want to lose your things. You don't want to lose your main plants like sunflowers and that. So you just gotta be careful. No matter how you tackle the stage, you just gotta be careful. Get that there. Obviously, I'm just going to work on getting more plants. Because having more never hurts anyone. Well, it hurts the zombies. But they don't count. They're trying to eat our brains. And they will not have them. And yes, most of you guys have probably just said, well, I don't have any. That's true. And it's a good insult, but I've already thought of it. Now to start clearing out this front row. Because the main setup is just getting more kernel pulse. To do roughly near the same amount of damage as the actual cabbage pulse. But they have a stun effect. And they cost the same. You'd think they'd be more expensive, but no. Oh, that zombie has a ladder. No, not a ladder. Well, he's dead. Basically, he will climb right over a zombie. He just does not care. He will go right over a zombie. Oh, not zombie. He'll go right over a plant. And other zombies can use the ladder. So it's basically a better version of the Javelin zombies. Because I think that the ladder's permanent, if I remember. They could be stolen by the Magdis rooms. But the Magdis aren't going to wake up. That's the problem. We need a new plant in order to wake them up, which I think we get in this stage. I think that's the whole point of why the zombies are like this. There you go. Got a full setup of tall nuts and pumpkins. They can try to get through this. Will it work out for them? Probably not. Oh, yeah, he can walk right over tall nuts. So we gotta be careful of that. And he'll probably go over that tall nut as well. Yeah, they just straight up cheat. Like, I recommend, if you can, get something to stop them. Like, if you do this, you can get some squash. And they'll do the damage as necessary. Like, they can kill the ladder zombies before they even get a chance to use the ladder. So use that to your advantage. You can also get some tallness. And worst case now, you have double ladder zombie. Which chances are you're not really going to encounter. So I want to test it, but it doesn't work. We need to wait for Crazy Dave's shop to be unlocked again. But what we're gonna do... Aha, we stopped that guy easily. Oh, they're just dropping zombies on us now. Forgot the budget ones can do that. Boom. Take care of them. There's more coins. But we've won this stage. Do no issue that. Hey, coffee bean. This allows any mushroom plants to be used during daytime stages. Which is great. Oh, I should go back to the main menu. Do that. Check the shop, see what we got. 1,000, which is not going to do much. And the wicks do work on the roof levels, I just don't recommend them. But in the next episode, we'll tackle level 5-4. I'll see you guys then.